Well, hello once again. We are back. You know, we're working with apps and machines and stuff, so sometimes they get out of control and act up. So we are back. Mr. Mr. Graham.
Yes.
Mr. Graham, we are back. Thank goodness.
Yes.
Gideon, can you see me? If you can see me, let's hear from you. Okay. So Mr. Graham, we were talking about how you were doing earlier. So if we can continue or we just continue with the program.
Yes. Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Okay. Well, thank you, everybody. It's the Adia Pena show and it's Friday. We are here to learn life lessons. This program is all about learning life lessons. We come here, we try to, excuse me to say, naked our experiences so people can learn. People now, some of us have gone through challenges and we want to let people know and learn so they don't repeat what we did. So thank you, Gideon. Today we are talking about why do people stay in long-term relationship without getting married. It's a very interesting topic and I want us to discuss. And my guest today is Mr. Graham. Mr. Graham, he's joining us from all the way from Ghana. And you know, it's late in Ghana. So I'm really, really grateful you are here with us. Hopefully people will learn. Gideon, welcome to the Adia Pena show. To all our listeners, wherever you are watching us from, let's hear from you where you are watching us from. Here is the United States. I'm based in Virginia. I can't tell my. So, however it is, we are here. We are coming to learn. So, Mr. Graham, when we talk about relationship, what at all is relationship? What is relationship? Do we have long-term relationship and short-term relationship? If there is, what's the difference between these two different?
Okay, so thank you so much. And once again, greetings to our listeners and viewers all over the world. And thanks for your time too. Okay, the quick one, the question is, what is relationship? Simply put, relationship is two people or more coming together for a common purpose.
Okay.
We have two people who come together to establish a common purpose. It can be a group of people, but in this case, we are talking about two group of people, being a man and a woman coming together for a common purpose. So basically, when we talk of relationship, this is what we mean.
Okay, thank you.
There are so many reasons why people come together. Some is for business purposes. Some is for religious purposes. And some is for a family purposes. The family could be marriage or normal relationship. So there are several reasons why people come together to form relationship.
Okay.
So if there is any other question, then I continue.
Do we have a short-term relationship and long-term relationship, or is just relationship?
No, we have long-term relationship. We have short-term relationship. Depending on where you find yourself or how the relationship goes. For instance, two people can meet and within the shortest possible time, they can fast track the relationship and then the relationship will turn into marriage.
Okay.
So when the period is short, when we define the word short, when it comes to the media space, when you talk of short, we are talking about 13 weeks. The 13
13.
weeks, yes, 13 weeks is approximately 3 months. So we have 3 to 6 months. We have 6 months to 1 year, and then we have over 1 year.
Okay.
So any relationship that travels beyond 1 year, that do not transform into marriage, is termed
Okay.
as a long-term relationship.
That's after 1 year.
After 1 year,
Okay.
after 1 year, 3 months, 6 months within 1 year is a short-term relationship.
Okay.
We are looking at relationship that transform into marriage.
Okay.
So when you meet the person and within the shortest possible time, the relationship is able to transform into marriage, then it becomes a short term.
Okay.
When it goes beyond a year, 2, 3, then you are going at a long-term relationship.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, so basically we have the long-term relationship and we
And
have
we have
short-term.
okay.
Yes.
I've learned something today. So if it's after a year, it's a long term. If it is before a year, it's short term, right? That's
Short-term.
what you okay, thank you.
Yes.
So are there any pros and cons for short term relationship and long term relationship, if there are any?
Yes, yes. I used to say this thing. Whatever decisions that you take, there are consequences.
Okay.
The
Whether short or
consequences,
long, there are consequences.
whether short or long. In
Okay.
fact, the consequences can either be positive or negative.
Okay.
Because any decision that you take, if the result is very bad, you bear it.
Okay.
If the result is good, you bear it. So we are looking at the consequences that is in a short-term relationship.
Okay.
I have seen people within the shortest possible time, 6 months, that they enter into marriage. And after the marriage, the man or the woman will say, enka me to me boase, ehwɛ ne yie a, enka saa suma we enka me hu yɛ.
Yeah.
So the short-term relationship is very beautiful. In fact, it's one of the happiest relationships to meet someone within the space of 6 months. You are already into marriage. It looks like a life fulfillment, something that you've ever encountered.
Is that
Because
what is that what they term the butterfly in my belly? The
yes, it's fresh.
love at first sight.
Yes, I mean it's fresh. I mean it's one of the best experience one can ever have or experience because when you meet someone within the shortest period, there are some of the challenges that you will never encounter. For
That's true.
instance, for instance, the real behavior of the person is likely to be hidden
That's true.
because you have known the person for a shortest period, and within that space from 3 to 6 months, probably you people have met not more than 6 times
Okay.
because it's within that short period. You hardly had time together to have deeper conversations to be able to know what is in that person's mind, because it is through conversation that reveals who a person is.
Yeah.
Yes, so when you meet someone for a shorter period and then that relationship transform into marriage, one of the negative consequences that we are going to have, one, I mean, one, the probability of you regretting is high because one, you don't know the person that you got married to. Two, we call something vision dynamics. The vision dynamics is the individual people involved in that marriage have different visions.
Yeah.
And since they met within that shortest possible time, they were unable to meet for them to think on how they are going to match their vision so that the two of them can fight that vision together.
Hmm.
So it is after the marriage that you are going to discuss all these things. And when proper care is not taken, things will escalate.
Yeah.
And one of the things that you regret is that you've gotten married to someone who doesn't understand you.
Very
Uh,
dangerous.
it's very dangerous
Mm-hmm.
because you didn't take your time to even know the person. There are so many ways of making someone to understand you. Me,
Mm-hmm.
for instance, I'll use myself as an example. There are ways that you can approach me and have some conversation with me that you have it at ease. You would have to be with me for some time to be able to get ways and means that when you discuss some issues with me, I will understand.
Mm-hmm.
But if you meet me within 3 to 6 months and it transforms into marriage, that you don't even know how my reaction is, the way I handle issues, and
Yeah.
you are bringing your vision, want me to accept back, it will create it will create problem. So
Mm-hmm.
basically, the short-term relationship is one of the beautiful ones that you can get,
Yeah.
but it is very dangerous.
Dangerous. That's very
It,
true.
it is very, very dangerous, and the risk is very high.
Mm-hmm.
See, there are people that have histories in their past relationship. There are people that have certain characters in their life, in their past relationship. There are people that have issues with family bloodline.
Yeah.
All these things, as a man or a woman, you would have to understand all these histories. And this history will not come at once. There are people that you can stay with for a year and you wouldn't even know anything about their family.
Mm-hmm.
So if the period is too short, because the process of getting married has been set, every other conversation that we are going to have is the preparation on the marriage, not the relationship.
Yeah.
So you enter into the relationship, you enter into the marriage, and the marriage has no vision. So in any case, when you meet someone, the kind of work that you do, the family size,
Mm-hmm.
how the family is going to plan to be able to do things so that everyone will be happy. All these things have to be discussed. But
That's
if I
true.
meet you on a shorter period, between 3 to 6 months, and even within this 3 to 6 months, it is the preparation of the marriage that we are even discussing.
Mm-hmm.
You would even know the person. So the first thing is that the probability of you regretting is high.
Hi.
Then two, the communication problems. Communication problems.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody has a way of communicating,
That's true.
and you would have to know the person and know the kind of languages.
Mm-hmm.
When I talk of languages, I'm talking about body languages. There are people that can sit down and look at you, and the way they are looking at you, they are talking.
Yeah. The looking just speaks volume.
Yeah, I mean the expression. I mean, so you would have to know all these things, and these things will not just come within 3 months. It
Mm-hmm.
won't just come within six
Yeah.
months. There are people, even if they tell you this is the way I am, it will bet you when you study them is a different thing altogether.
That's true.
So basically, the short term has some consequences. Another thing that I want us to talk about, the short term relationship that transform into marriage can even affect your sexual life.
Can you explain that?
Yes, because you see, two people coming together, and the way, when you know a person for a short period or for a shorter period, there are certain gel.
Like
I mean,
chemistry.
there's a certain chemistry that you are not too sure how the person is going to take it. So you would even introduce it. You know, when you have a friend for a longer period, there
Mm-hmm.
are things that you can do.
Yeah.
There are things that you are certain of. You've had some deep conversation. You know what he wants. You know what he doesn't want. You know, so if the relationship is long, you are able to do all this things and know all this. But if it is short, it's like more there is some strict rule
Mm,
in the marriage.
yeah.
Very strict,
Yeah.
very diplomatic. Until if it's diplomatic and even you are making love on bed, the love on bed will also be diplomatic.
I get.
Because yes, I mean it will be diplomatic
Yeah.
because there are love languages,
Mm-hmm.
and the love languages that is there will not just come at ease. There are people that when you meet for the first time, second time, third time, you are unwilling to even express yourself the way you feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it has its own challenges. It's
Okay.
one of the best because when you stay in a relationship for long, there are also challenges that come with it.
Mm-hmm.
It is not as if the long relationship is the best, no,
Okay.
but the shorter ones has a certain kind of challenges that if the distance is able to move further, you are able to correct one or two things. But the shorter one is not the best. It's not the best. It's never the best. It's never the best.
Right. Thank you, Mr. Graham, for this explanation you've given us concerning short-term relationships and then long-term relationships. So, to our viewers, if you are watching us, we want your comments, your questions, your concerns in the comment section. We will read them loud for and then try to give you answers if there are questions, and then we will move forward to whatever we are doing here. So welcome, my brother Alex. He said, how are you doing, sis? I'm watching you live now. I'm doing great, as you can see. And thank you for coming here. Thank you for watching the Ade Pena show. So if you are watching us and you don't send in a comment, I may not know if you are here. So wherever you're watching us from, it could be Ghana, it could be the US, wherever, you can send in a comment and tell us where you are watching us from so we can acknowledge you. Mr. Graham, thank you for the insight that you've given us. So my next question gets to where we have our topic for today, which says that why do people stay in long-term relationship without getting married? Because
Okay.
today I had uh, a detailed discussion with my son, and
Okay.
he thinks that our way of getting into relationship is archaic or it's old and all of that. So he was trying to get some ideas from me, and I'm telling him that I think that to get in to get into relationship with someone, you first of all become friends
Then
with each other.
yes, yes,
And he's telling me that it looks like these days their generation don't go that route. Like
yes.
if for instance he is going to approach a girl and maybe he likes the girl, he will just go straight ahead and tell her, oh hey, I like you, can you be my girlfriend, this and that, and then move on. If the girl says no, it's a no. If the girl says yes, then you stick to it. So, but time, no, it wasn't like that. So we had a very deep conversation, and I told her
Yeah.
that I told him that today my topic is why do people stay in long-term relationship without getting married. And he gave me, to be frank, I was even surprised.
Yes.
He gave me very great answers to this topic that we are treating. So my question to you, Mr. Graham, why do people stay in long-term relationship without getting married?
All right. Okay. So I'll only give 3 points, and
Okay.
then the insight that our son also brought you share with us.
Sure.
Okay. So basically, the reason why two people would be involved in a relationship for years, more than a year, 2, 3, 4, sometimes even 10 years,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
that it will not even generate into marriage is that one, the people that are involved are already playing the role of a wife and a husband.
Mm.
The people that are in the relationship, the lady is playing the role
Of a
as a
wife.
wife already.
Mm-hmm.
So the lady has now moved and staying together with the man.
Mm-hmm.
The lady cook for the man. The lady wash for the man. The lady takes care of the house. As a matter of fact, the lady also grazed the bed of the man.
Mm.
So now the things that you're supposed to do after marriage, you are already doing it before the marriage. So that
Yeah.
sometimes they will ask themselves, "Sa ware na na maware o no?"
Mm-hmm.
And what is then the need
To
for
go
me
and
to
marry the
even
bride.
go? Because you
Mm-hmm.
are on the first no pa no, enka uhu oba na w'ani gye ne ho a wopɛ ntɛm koraa kɔyɛ ne ho adeɛ na
Yeah.
waba abɛka ho,
Mm-hmm.
then you start doing things together. But these days, the little opportunity, the lady is we call it, is it cohabitation? So the lady is already with you, and whatever that you are doing, you are doing everything. In fact, you can even be there, and then even give children will even come out of this
Yeah, I was
relationship.
just going to say that they even have kids with them. Like they even have kids. Mm.
And the dangerous part of it is that when you meet the lady and you ask, the lady will introduce the man as Mikuno, my
Mm-hmm.
husband,
Mm-hmm.
and the man introduce the woman as
As my
my
wife.
wife. Meanwhile, the things that they're supposed to perform for that woman to become a wife or for
Mm-hmm.
that man to become a husband has not been done.
Yeah.
So, in the mindset of people, when you are with someone and the person impregnates you and you give birth out of it, you automatically become the wife or you automatically become the husband. That
Mm.
connotation is not true.
Mm.
So this
Okay.
is one of the reasons. This is one of the reasons why some people would be in relationship and it will be a long term without even getting married.
Mm.
Then two, the future plans. There are people that want to have certain things before they enter into marriage.
Mm.
They are already with you. Now they know, say, this is the woman I want to get married to. But per their experiences in life, they want to have something
Mm.
at hand. There are people they said, okay, me pese me worry no. Na me pese me worry me ankasa me ko tena me fie.
Mm.
Enti me see me dan wei ewie ansa ma worry because me worry am me pese me tena obi fie. There are people that will say, okay, me pese me ankasa me nya me business.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Me nye me to ansa mako. Enti when you meet such a woman or when you meet such a man and you are dating such a man, if a funeral will take 5 years
Yeah.
for him to complete that, because on the plan is to get married, as that
Mm.
5 years he will stay with that person.
Okay.
So, vision, future plans, and vision plays a major role
Mm.
in having that long relationship.
Interesting.
Then, three, there are people that we stay with that we have noticed a certain red flag that we say, saa nipa ase me see there, me ware na enye yie.
Mm.
There are people that you are with. Nkofo bi di nkofo bi te. Now they are very sure of themselves. Say, this lady, this man, normally it is the men that decide because remember nekoware. So
Yeah.
let me use the men. So a man will be with you and will notice one or two things about you and will decide in his head that I don't need this woman as a wife.
Mm.
But because of certain benefits that the man is getting from you, it will be very difficult for that man to voice out.
Okay.
So in your mind, you think you have gotten a
The
man that and
one.
you want to do
Mhm.
but in his head, he doesn't he wants you as a girlfriend, but do not need you as a wife.
Hmm.
Yes,
Wow.
because there are so many women that Osho Mudinya, baby, this lady, I need her as my girlfriend. There
Hmm.
are certain women that are in men's life. The man want to just have a child with that lady. So mommy, me share na me ne ne bɛwo kɛkɛ. Basɛ bɛware
Hmm.
ne paa so bɛ ɔbɛha me. Enti wo
Matias.
ne ne te hɔ saa, obetumi ne wo awo. Wo ne ne te hɔ. The next thing wobɛte sɛ wɔka kɔfo obi akɔyɛ ne ho adeɛ.
Mm. Yeah.
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 Because the decision of a man, I've been saying this all the time. A man, the way men take decision, is so serious that you will not understand. Hwɛ, a man, sɛ bɛma ɛyɛ will on, and
Mm.
a man can take a will, and because of a nneɛma a yɛde ayɛ ne nnɛ no, will just change the will
Everything.
that I'm
Mm.
telling you.
Wow.
The decision of men is something that sɛ wotena hɔ din you will not understand. You can be with a man and you will do one thing, then the man will decide, adeɛ wei deɛ, I will never need this lady as a wife. That is all. Nti obi a na wo push na ɔne wo di awareɛ ho nkɔmmɔ no wasizi.
Hmm.
But it will be very difficult for that man to voice out and tell you, say, me and I'm deciding to make a
Mm.
but me decided say me nye biem. So this is also one of the things. The thing that I equally also want to talk about, when society see you together,
Yeah.
society, the area that you stay, the church, you are being introduced to friends and other things. Now, there is a certain red flag that one person want to bow out of the relationship.
Mm.
But the point is, nipa ni through how society is going to
Right.
tag him or her.
Mhm. Okay.
And the best thing that the person will do is that, okay, let me leave it as it is. Say, me worry here.
Mm-hmm.
And in the mind of a lady, the man is going to marry him. But in the mind of the man, when who be or ban one, neni enje ho. And
Mm.
neni enje ho no, ono nkoye Facebook ni akasa ye boni aye.
Yeah. Tina mo konkon ho saa.
Na mo ko ho saa. Then the
Mm.
last thing that I will introduce is that you see, when we meet ourselves, we try to help each other.
Right.
Nti yɛboaboa yɛn ho ara to build a future. Nti wobɛhu sɛ I've helped the lady no adu baabi, lady no so aboa me. Now I've become somebody in life,
Mm-hmm.
somebody in the society. But out of me becoming somebody, no, my taste have changed.
Yeah.
And the taste change. So, oh, secondary school, there is a certain taste that you have. So, we secondary school now called tertiary. You have the tertiary taste.
Right.
So, we now call your masters, professional we are. Now you relate with the professionals.
Mm.
Into your environment and your taste also change. Now look, the people that knew you, it was only nipa si mesi na abre saa na makwa koduru we.
Yeah.
But you no taste asesa.
Mm-hmm.
And you yourself, you know that you cannot come and sit this woman down and tell this woman, say, my tastes have changed. You can't.
Yeah.
You can't voice it out. And because
Mm.
you believe in yourself, say, "Wo kra na de na ba be ka kire no no."
Mm.
Like eye bonisem,
And
eye timodensem.
yeah, and maybe the person doesn't look attractive to you anymore. Like you guys started.
Things have changed.
Mm.
So how are you going to communicate with the person? Say there be so in order not to offend, people will say, in order not to offend the man or in order not to offend the woman, let's leave it the way it is.
Mm.
So people deliberately stay in that long-term relationship because there's a decision at the back of their mind.
Mm.
Then the last thing would be probably financial status.
Mm.
We are all dealing with classes of living.
Yeah.
And the classes of living, you can meet someone, genuinely you love the person, genuinely you want to be with this person. But sisi an hour, and this an hour,
Yeah.
our abeye responsibility. I have always said it. There, last Thursday, I said it on TV. I said, now marriage cry is not about love anymore.
Mm. Mm.
Marriage is not about love
Yeah.
because love, it is not love that to pay fees. It is not love that to pay rent. So when you marry someone because you love the person, when it's time for responsibilities, the person will ask himself, never pass me.
Mm.
So people want to have something in their hands before they enter into the marriage.
Yeah.
People live the standard of living. When you say, baby, I'm a single room. Enti me kofa oba no de no oba na ba e say bia menya chime ho e say menya 2 bedrooms. I am working to get those things. But if the finances is not strong, the person will keep on postponing. It is these two people, they love themselves genuinely.
Yeah.
Genuinely, they understand themselves. But because of the current challenges they find themselves, they are trying to put things together so that when the two of them come together, they will be happy. Genuinely, a better because in planning, no, you have to take your time and then you do it. So genuinely, financial challenges is also one of the things that will make you be in a long-term relationship and not
Without.
to yet.
Thank you so much, Mr. Graham. Thank you very much. I was listening to this popular actress interview, and she was like, she was talking about her ex and all that happened in their relationship and all that. And she said they had slept the night before, and then in the morning, the guy had told her, "Oh, I'm stepping out. I'll be right back." And then before she realizes, she's having like text messages and pictures and all that. The guy was getting married that morning to another woman. And I'm like,
Yes,
you don't like this woman. Why won't you tell her that, oh, I'm not interested in you, this, and all of that? So why don't they tell the person, like you said, maybe because of some benefits they are getting, or
yes, yes.
why would you hold someone's like hopes high without within you, you don't like this woman, you are not even going to get married to her and all of that. Why do people do that?
Thank you so much. I mean, this is one question that you can have so many answers. But I think, say, the main answer is decision. The main answer is decision. Some people knew they would not marry right from the one.
Okay.
Yes, when the moment they get involved with you, that is the decision that they've taken. Say, nipa asime we media minim say our idea men worry no. But it is these same people that they will discuss marriage with you. It is these same people that they will plan with you. But the decision that they've taken in their head is that I don't need this person as a wife.
Wow.
So that's why I said in my earlier introduction, say, men, yeah, the way they take their decisions, especially when it comes to women, that is the more reason why sometimes you cannot trust a man a my because say man taking decisions around women now, it will shock you. So the answer to the question is that one, decision. They already decide. Two, it is not all men that can build a woman to suit the taste.
Okay.
So the newly you meet some women that they have some weakness, some challenges that say unyan to wasiye now because genuinely there are some women they don't even know that is their weakness. They don't know their problem. So when you meet such a woman, you try to refine and tune that woman, build that woman to suit your taste and your preference. And you remember there was that time, no?
Yeah.
And you remember, and say, oh no, na ohun Saje we are, Obeka, you know, there be me the Saje with the many fiance and my better says, yeah, the way they mean to me.
Yeah.
And on to me, no, on can't also own to me. What can it trimu say, Saje with dear, mean to me, nation trim. And the abano say, sexa or no bay. A ban say, yanko out or no bay, a ban say, ye be but that decision, dear, or boycott. You are not part of it. I have seen, I think about 3 years, 4 years ago, there was a woman, a man of God, I building the church every year. And then through that, when ya lady be a person on worry, lady no call us or no. The lady like nagging. Like it's your shiny dean or say, there be send my bra me te my sorry. Me person me for baby see ya the human born of Babes Katani me members of Babacon. And that pastor doesn't have that time to be sitting you down to be telling you, say, yes, me. And quickly, the man took a decision, even though we're discussing marriage and everything. You know, the pastor got married to a very quiet woman in the church.
Wow.
And the decision of the man to even marry the woman, no worry, no, and yes, no, done into no worry, no. But the preference is to get a woman that is quiet.
Peace of mind.
Peace of mind. You can be with a person and you'll be like, I mean, I'm out of this relationship. You know, one of the difficult things to communicate, it is women that will communicate to a man if only with Diao. Most of the times, who now where you see, it is women that if they don't want to deal with you anymore, they tell you, say, this thing, no, please.
So it means it's hard for a man to tell a woman, say, oh, penno. But instead of telling the woman and then go away, no, but try to hang around the say whenever.
Yes.
Wow.
I mean, when the decision is taken, even for a man probably trying to take a decision, say, this mommy will mean penny beam. But on control, when you come along and come around him, a band that chrono better.
Yeah.
All the styles, sexual styles that you can give him. But as so far as that decision is taken, it remain there. Only here we are. He goes back to decision now we're taking. Because a man will not love you, but can sleep with you. But if a woman doesn't love you, I tell you, she will not give herself to you.
That's true. Thank you very much, Mr. Graham. I have learned a lot today. In fact, you have really taught us a lot. So, once again, welcome to the Adia Pena Show. It's today our topic is why do people stay in long-term relationship without getting married? And Mr. Graham, you said a lot, and I have learned a lot. One other thing that you said is the change of taste. Then, because I was listening to I believe he's a pastor also, and he said one of his members, the guy is a Ghana, or a shoemaker, right? And this guy has done this shoemaker thing and gathered money to take his girlfriend through the nursing training. They say, girl, nursing training now. She's fell in love with I believe, one of the teachers, the tutor or something. And I had guy he was going to poison himself and die and all of that. So I have learned that as you climb up the ladder, the taste also changes. That's true. To our viewers, you can also share this link for others also to learn. This platform is just learning. We are all learning. I come here, I drop the topic, I read from whatever you guys have, I learn from them, and our guest speakers also teaches us a lot. So we are all learning. So please share this link, share this video, share this program so others also can learn, and give us the thumbs up and the love and everything that you can so we can all enjoy the program. Now let's go to some comments from our viewers that we've had here. Mr. Andrews, that's my prophet too. Prophet, welcome to the Adepena Show. He said the devil, who is the God of this world, allowed these people to enjoy illicit relationship until their life expired. Remember, Satan comes to steal, kill, and destroy. This is the ultimate reason, my sister. Thank you, Prophet Andrew, for this insight. And he came back again and he said, remember, most of these people who can you help me with
consummate their marriage
later normally end in divorce? That is very true. It's a spiritual warfare. It's a spiritual warfare. Marriage is the highest spiritual battle the devil loves to engage in and win. Well, thank you. I told you he's my prophet too, so he's taking us from the Bible. Thank you, Mr. Prophet Andrew. Gideon said, haha, now we don't expect ladies to say, I am going to think about it. That was our time. We have to take months, weeks, years to think about just one day proposal. Then we come back and tell you, oh, I'm not interested. Well, that was our time. So, as you say, no, or say, to think about it like it used to be in the 90s. There is no time wasting for Gen Z, because for a guy to gather all the courage to approach you is enough of his love. What guys expect from the lady they are interested in now is to know if yes, they are also interested or not. Then we all move on. No stress and no time wasting. My question first, no time wasting. My first question uh, is that
Is that
approach
approach
right?
right?
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, some Moses say no. Money a train home.
There is one issue I'm handling currently. I would want to share with our
Viewers. Hmm.
viewers. The guy, they met around 2017.
Okay.
So 2017, the lady was 26 years and the guy was then 28. The age difference is 2 years.
Okay.
Now they decided to get married around 2020 and 2021, but because of COVID, no more into me yet.
Hmm.
So now currently the relationship is 8 years.
Hanging.
It is it is now that the man who said no, I have to upgrade myself kakra because
Okay.
lady no extra there we
Hmm.
ne HND asan ye degree e de aka ho. Nti
Hmm.
lady ne kasa biara na aso person jabe
Man.
bema no. So
Hmm.
now no man who said no, say maboa ma we wie school na o kasa biara de m'anim be for man. Now it's up to me to also upgrade myself.
Wow.
Now currently the guy has been enrolled in school or upgrading no ho. The lady is now 34 years.
Hmm.
And lady ne for so boy ni say boy no enware no.
Wow.
Now the guy is saying say my finances ain't stable. So
Mm-hmm.
that is why I want to further my education so that I'll make Jina baby ye, then I'll be able to take care of you. Lady ne say no, I'm 34, 35. By the time you finish with that your education, I'll be around 36, 37.
Hmm.
Age is catching up with me. And I'm also not willing to let you go. Since you have wasted my time for 8 years,
You have to stay and marry
you have
me.
to still marry me.
Yeah, yeah, Semo.
Yes. Because when we were having the lady called me when we were having this conversation, I asked the lady, now since you say, okay, say, what if the man decides say, at the end of crown, me being because your demand now it was to on to me meet you demand. Even the kind of engagement and wedding that you want, looking at the status of the man, on to me.
Okay.
And through education, the man is now enlightened. And
Mm.
now you are also pushing the guy, say, no, your age is running out of you. So I asked her,
Wow.
she said, so decided, say, on your any BMA, will you be open up for other people, other suitors to come and
Mm.
marry you? She
Mm.
said, no, we're wasting the time for years. And years now we're wasting. No. So boy, ni pool on pool or none of it.
Wow. Hmm. So, Mr. Graham, remember earlier I told you I had a discussion with my son about this topic, right? So he said something and then asked me a question that I fumbled to answer him. He said because some, especially the women, they involve a lot of emotion into the relationship. So after involving all either its emotion, their time, whatever they have invested in this relationship that hasn't landed them into marriage, it is hard for them to like go back and be like, I'm going to start all over again with another person.
Yes.
So with
Yes.
that being said, they want to stay with the man. They want to
Mhm.
hang on to the man to see, say, even if it's 10 years, 12 years, 8, how long it is, they don't want
The
to go
wood.
back. And
Yes.
then he asked me that we talked a lot. So he asked me that, for instance, if I have a man and this man gives me practically everything that I need,
Mhm.
cars, money, whatever, his time, his everything, and this man hasn't taken me to the altar to get married to me, am I going to persuade him to get married to me, or I'm just going to enjoy whatever he's giving to me? And I'm sorry, I couldn't. I couldn't answer, so it's a lot that gets in, and I'm really happy. I'm really happy about this topic that we are treating, and it's been a lot of enlightenment for some of us that we are listening to you today. So we have
Yeah,
Prophet Andrew also. He said a man has money to buy a car for 10 10K cash, but claims he doesn't have 3K to perform marriage rites. He buys a TV for 200K, 2000K, but complains he can't perform 1,000 traditional marriage. Some people also come from families where an altar hinders them from marriage. Once you remain unmarried, the family guard or altar is fine. Some cultures in India, the women is the ones, the women,
married.
the woman is the one who marries the man.
Yeah, yeah.
This is very true.
Yes, it's very. Let me chip in for this 30 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
There are people, you see, we always say marriage is a spiritual thing. And
Yeah.
to worry, yeah, your marriage is not attack. So there are some women, as there are some women that they are even better off if they are in a normal relationship without you marrying them.
Okay.
There are
Oh, I get that. Okay. Okay.
so or no unfast pressure because when phobia they have been in a relationship for 10 years, everything was working.
Mhm.
Right after marriage, the marriage crashed.
Okay. Okay.
And
Okay.
this when who said na or no now he feels no. If you are in a relationship, normal relationship, the person is able to take care of me. It's fine with me. It is better for me to be fine there than to walk that person to the altar
Mm.
for that marriage to crash. And
Wow.
Prophet said that as soon as you get married, authors will come and fight you.
Mm.
But don't worry yet because
It's
marriage
okay.
is spiritual.
This is
Oh, it's
very
okay.
true.
You'll be
Mm.
fine. In fact, when you might because so, Papa,
Mm.
because so, but as soon as the person walk to the altar, that is when altars will come to come and fight the
Wow.
marriage. And then if two of you munye stronger, the marriage will crash. They have
Yeah.
seen some women say there be media me penisa Emma or
Mm.
but people also fear. When you officially get married to the man,
Mm-hmm.
that is when you are even able to know the real behavior of the man.
Yeah.
There are some women, until you get married to them, you will never know their real behavior. And that fear no so wɔ hɔ nti obi wɔ hɔ a ɔyɛ ɔse no mepɛ
Okay.
say yaa.
Okay.
It's a lot of women. It is only traditional knocking that they have done. And
Mm.
the family only are
Yeah.
aware say but say
Mm.
warren officially on yeah because the two of them almost slow said they will even walk to the altar for that union to be crushed.
Wow. Well, thank you, Prophet Andrew, and then thank you for the insight, Mr. Graham. Welcome to the Adia Pena Show, my dear sister Doris. He said, awesome discussion. Discussion, yeah. She said, I wish our young ladies will be listening. Thank you. Oh, I wish so too. Actually, that was one of the reasons why we set up this platform for the youth of today.
Yeah.
Our youth, you spend just an hour on Friday to come here and learn. We are learning. This is a learning platform where we want people to come. Some of us, we've gone through challenges, life challenges. We are here to help people. We are here to, we don't know much. And like I said, we also learn from the like right now, I have learned from Prophet Andrew that some people
Yeah.
don't get married because of authors in their families. So
Yeah.
these are some of the things we don't know. So we are all learning. I'm learning from you, you are learning from me, and vice versa. We are all learning. So it's good to come around, and we are going to change our time starting in November. We are going to change our time to Saturdays, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I believe it's going to be 5 or is it 6 or 7 p.m.
Six.
Greenwich
Six.
Mexican
Six is
time.
fine.
So yeah, so they are saying that the time here is not favorable for them, especially the people in Ghana. So we are going to change our time so people can enjoy listening and learning and all of that. Prophet came back again, and I want Mr. Graham to read this for us this time, please, if you can.
Okay, so with this, Prophet said the panel should emphasize that real marriage that take place in a traditional sense way and not in the church. I'm taking it again. The panel should emphasize that real marriage take place in the traditional sense way and not in the church.
Mhm.
These so-called white gown marriage are so expensive and meant spiritual warfare.
Mm. Okay.
So to add it up to what Daddy said, I said it on TV on Thursday that the church do not own any marriages.
Mm.
The church does not own any marriage. And when it comes to marriage and the church, the role of the church is to bless the marriage.
Mm.
One, to be a witness and bless it.
That's
That
it.
is the role. But say ye our dear, the church doesn't come in. It is
Mm.
solely the family that takes marriage.
Mm.
But but now the church obi kura wɔ hɔ a, sometimes they have to go and take the list from the pastor.
Hey,
Yeah,
seriously.
yes, I'm telling you. I'm telling you that
Wow.
the place of the church
Mm.
is not to take decisions in the marriage.
Yeah.
Any decision that is involved in the marriage is between the two families.
Mm.
As soon as the two families are fine, you walk to the altar for the church or the pastor to bless the marriage and be a witness to it. And we are fine.
Well, thank you. My brother Fred J said, "Money ejuma obapa." You, Mini Abema. Thank you very much. Welcome to the Adepena show. So moving forward, starting on November, we are going to start the show on Saturdays at
Good.
2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Convert it to your time zone, and then we all meet here and learn. I'm really, really impressed about this show because it gives room for everybody, not just the host or the guest speaker, or everybody is learning. So I'm hoping people will get tuned in, and then we all learn together. Prophet came back again and say there
There
is
is a
wrong.
wrong perception that marriage is the one we do in church.
Mm,
This should be the trash to the this should be trash to the dustbin. The
mm.
traditional one is the real marriage.
You
That's
thank you, Prophet. Thank you. When
true.
they are so mukia, and no crepa, it's very, very true.
Mm.
Us over 70% black children are born out of wedlock and see the uh,
And see the
appeal.
appalling statistics we have now.
Okay. I know the yampa. So Gideon said there. Gideon say, and it's okay. Gideon. It's 2 a.m. in China now. Okay, you thank you for your time and thank you for everything. So I'm hoping that when we change the time, it's going to be favorable for you. Well, we've said a lot, we've discussed a lot, we've learned a lot here this evening. Thank you to my viewers thank you, Prophet Andrew, for coming. Like you always share thoughtful ideas here, and we are really grateful. Thank you to all that sent in comments, questions, and all of that. So as we wrap up, Mr. Graham, what is your last word for our viewers, please?
So, what I'm going to say is that if you're a man or a woman, when you meet your partner, make your intention clear to him or her.
Hmm.
That is one of the foundation when it transform into marriage, it will be peaceful. So if you're a man, you meet a woman, try and make your intention known to her. If you are with a lady or if you are with a woman and you know in your head, in your spirit, that Mami Wede me here no as a wife, please do that honor. Call that woman and let that woman know. Because women invest their emotions in marriages, in relationship. Women invest their all. It is very hard for you to see a woman why we decided on bema so they know bema for. It is only that some of the men that even if they have their person that they love, they can still go ahead to go and sleep with someone that they don't even love. They sleep with a person for sleeping sake. So please, if you're a man and you want to succeed in life, know where to place women in your life. Be transparent with them, be open with them, not any other person, but the person you want to have a life with, so that when you marry, you have a peaceful home.
Thank you so much, Mr. Graham. So this is the Adia Pena Show once again. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel, Adia Pena Show. Follow us on all social media platforms, Adia Pena Show, or my own personal Facebook page, which is Nanabna Adia Pena. Today, I have learned a lot. One thing that I want to share with my viewers that came in late is that I learned today that long-term relationship and short-term relationship. When a relationship starts from day 1 to 1 year, it's a short-term relationship. When a relationship starts from 1 year upwards, it's a long-term relationship. So I'm going to speak to my women. Don't stay don't stay in a relationship 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, and start having kids with the man on your one day. It's a no. Yeah, and then so your prophet was say our example no, it's the traditional one which is more recognized, right? So white wedding veil money is just money, waste of money. Okay, say waste of money will be a preference, but make sure say bema na worry. Don't like you are washing for him, cooking for him, making the bed, servicing him in bed and all that. No, in his mind, so there is no need take out money to go and perform any right. What I said. So after 1 year no going and he's not talking about marriage, that one casa as a woman, no, please shine your eyes. Don't shine your eyes and don't sit down and be like, oh, obey, sana. More than 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, now more 10 years, no, no, 1 day. Now you can't even exit the relationship anymore. So please and please again, get yourself together, get your emotions together. If you are in this issue and you don't even know what to do, and then for this discussion sake, sit your man down and then start a discussion. Start talking about him going to see your family or whatever you guys want to do to settle that situation. So Mr. Graham, once again, I really appreciate. I know today you are not feeling well, but you are here with But you've made time with us, and I really appreciate you. Today is Mr. Kofi Apo's birthday, and wherever he is right now, I want to send a shout out to him and wish him a very, very happy birthday. So thank you everybody for coming. Please share the link. Give us a love or thumbs up or whatever you want to share. And next Friday is our last Friday on this program that we meet here on Fridays. Going forward, we'll be meeting every Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we'll see you here next Friday at 6 p.m. Thank you everybody for coming. Bye-bye.
One thing, just 1 minute. I'm a fashion designer. So what I'm wearing, I design it myself. Yes.
You never told me that. You have to tell me so I will refer people to you. Okay. I'll be bringing my boys their measurements so you get them some things. So that's why you always put on nice stuff here. So okay, now I know. So, my people, if you want to get in touch with our designer, please contact me and then I'll give you
very, very, very true. Very true.
You get
Thank you
nice stuff.
so much. Thank you so much. And I love everybody. I love everybody.
Love you. Bye.
Let's see how.